Alright guys, I got another game for you. This time I'm playing Morgana. Morgana is an AP caster. She has great disables and probably one of the best support skills in the game. And yeah, she does a lot of damage too. She's also an excellent pusher. So I'm going to be taking mid with Morgana, and that's generally what you do now is you go mid with Morgana because everybody and their mother sends an AP carry mid, and Morgana pretty much hard counters AP carries in lane. It's pretty funny. But so as you can see, we have our support carry bottom. We have Singe slow top, Olaf jungle, which I'm glad to see, and he doesn't suck, which is good because most Olaf jungles that I see that aren't me suck. But yeah, I haven't jungled Olaf in a while though, so I guess I probably shouldn't be saying about they're talking about other people's Olaf jungle because I probably suck now too. So I'm thinking that they're gonna sing Ken in middle. So I'm like, okay, that's good with me because I can just pretty much do my awesomeness that is Morgana and counter him completely. I don't believe I have the sound going. I'll get that going. Yeah. Okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna send Ken in middle, but turns out they send Talon middle, and I'm like, great.
Minions have spawned.
Why does it have to be Talon? Because, well, one thing about Morgana is that while she does take a dump all over pretty much any AP carry in lane, if you go up against an AD, you're not going to do nearly as well. Because the thing that makes her so good against AP carries is her E, Black Shield. It puts a massive shield on you that scales with AP and prevents magic damage from going through it. But it doesn't prevent physical damage from going through it, so you'll see that later when my Black Shield's just like, I'm a Black Shield, I'm just sitting here not doing anything because Talon's murdering you. So yeah, I'm kind of, I'm going to play a little bit passive here for this lane, which I can totally do because Morgana's W. Morgana's W, I max it first in a lane like this, like if you're just basically trying to not die and you want to farm a lot, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Because I'm pretty sure Talon could probably take me out straight up fight because he's got his blink, he's got his silence, he's got all this stuff, and he does some damage with auto attacks. I really don't. So I'm going to max my W first. My W is Tormented Soil. Tormented Soil, it makes an area that does magic damage over time, 5 seconds, applies 5 ticks. It does a good bit of damage, and it's excellent for farming, as you basically just see what I'm doing right now. Go ahead and land my Q on him, and put my pool under him. So yeah, it also reduces magic resistance by 5, or I don't know if it scales if you level it, but if you put it under somebody and they stand on it, they will take damage and their magic resist will be reduced. So it will also basically do more damage the longer they stand in it, because their magic resist is getting reduced, and they are taking magic damage. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Morgana is an excellent pusher because her W just makes quick work of the minion waves. It's pretty much just what I'm doing right now. This game is kind of boring for like the first 15-20 minutes, I guess, if you don't like watching me put my Tormented Soul under minions. So yeah, Morgana's Q. Oh my god, sorry about that. My chat is still not at the bottom. There we go. Okay, so I start off with the Doran's Ring. Gives good mana regen, gives you some extra health, gives you some AP. Go ahead and land my Q on him. But yeah, I start off with Doran's Ring. Go basically pretty much typical caster early game build is just get your boots and get your catalyst. But yeah, that's basically what that's what I work for like until I try and not go back until I have enough money for a catalyst and boots, which is I believe 1675 gold. But yeah. So, Morgana's Q. Morgana's Q is Dark Binding. It's a skill shot, snare, nuke. That I just use it there, and it hits the first. It snares the first thing it hits, whether it's a minion or a champion. And I kind of fail with it this game, like a lot. It's not good. I usually do better than this. But yeah, it roots them for 2 seconds at level 1, and it ranks up to 3 seconds at level 3. So it is a ridiculously long snare. Yeah, that's why Morgana is such a good disabler. She disables people for your team, and yeah, you just murder them while they can't move for 3 seconds. And I am level 6, so now I have my ultimate. My ultimate is Soul Shackle. You basically have to be in range to use it. If you're in range to an enemy champion, once you get in range to an enemy champion, you press R. It does upfront damage, and it slows them, and it creates a tether between you and them. So if you stay in range for another 3 seconds, then the second part will apply, which does more damage. It does the same amount of damage up front as for the second part. It basically is just a 2-part 50-50 nuke. But it also stuns them for I believe 1 second at level 1, and then it ranks up to 2 seconds at level 3. So yeah, I'm just farming with my W. Another reason why Morgana is such a great laner is because of her passive. Her passive is Soul Siphon. You gain Spell Vamp, and that ranks up at level 7 and 13, I think, I'm not sure. But yeah, you get passive Spell Vamp, which you use that with your W, and you're like, I'm never going to get ever put out of lane. And I go ahead, I land my Q, I put my W under talent, I ignite him. I guess I didn't realize that I didn't have enough mana to get off my ultimate, but I didn't have enough mana to get off my ultimate, so he got away. But I pushed him out of lane, and that's always good. So I'm just basically just gonna keep farming and get some experience advantage over him. But yeah, so Morgana is an excellent laner because you're just like, I'm going to put my pool down, my awesome pool of death on minions, and get all my health back. And if you're fighting against a caster, you can just shield their damage. And I don't think I talked about this, but if they try and use like a CC, a disable on you while you're using Black Shield, it will block it. It will block Talon's why is it stuck? It's stuck. It will block Talon's silence. I should probably be using it more when he's blinking on me, but I really can't anticipate when he's going to blink on me. So I know I have enough mana for my Catalyst and my boots, so I'm going to go ahead and go back and get that. Yeah, so pretty much go ahead and get a potion too. More sustainability is always good. So what I do with Morgana is I usually will max W first, then Q, then E, because Q is a huge nuke, and you really want that disable duration. Yeah, but if you can't hit the Q, then you're kind of screwed, as you will see a bit later, because I kind of fail with it this game. My excuse is that I haven't played Morgana in forever. I don't know why, but excuse me. It's probably because she got all flavor of the month, and I don't really like playing FOTM champions. Because, well, she got flavor of the month because Black Shield is like, hey, Brand is trying to do damage to me and stun me. I don't care. Screw you, Brand. I have a shield. But yeah. So yeah, Morgana also got some pretty significant changes over the history of this game. Let's see. The last thing they did to her was they gave her a usability buff. They made her faster. They made her auto attack a little bit more responsive. That really helps a lot with your farming. She has 425 range, so yeah, it's pretty bad. Olaf comes in. I don't really know what he's doing. I guess he's just trying to make lane presence or something. So yeah, her auto attack is a lot more responsive now. It used to be probably the worst auto attack next to Karthus's. It's still not that great. It's just not as bad as it was. It's definitely better than Karthus's auto attack. Karthus's auto attack is the worst thing ever. So I'm going to keep pushing this lane and doing what I do, because I know Talon isn't here, and I have my flash up, and I have my black shield. So I'm just going to keep pushing, and of course, there they are, both of them. So I flash out, and I didn't put black shield on myself because I was silenced, because he silenced me before I could react. But Flash saves the day again, because it is Savior of the Universe. Yeah, look at that, all that health I'm getting back. I just got like plus 60 there from just 3 caster minions with my W. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, Morgana used to be really popular with the AoE meta. Oh man, what a fun meta! You'd send Morgana mid, you'd have Galio top or something, and you'd have Misfortune bottom with like Sona, and basically, I guess you'd have an Amumu jungle too. So what you do is you just be like, we're gonna have a fight now, and everybody presses R at the same time, and the team that has more AoE or more AP or whatever wins, because they're just like, oh yeah, everybody dies now because we all hit R. That was a fun meta actually. I thought it was kind of fun. But yeah, that meta died because what they did, pretty much the Zhonya's nerf was the reason why that's not around anymore. You know how there's now there's Rabadon's Death Cap and Zhonya's Hourglass. Before that, both of those items were one item that cost the same as a Rabadon's Death Cap, basically. It was Zhonya's Ring, and it was core on Morgana because, well, when you're ulting with Morgana, you have to be right next to them, so your snares or your